Okay, well, we've gotten to chapter 7, and this is chapter 7 in the Mental Health Virtual Reality Power of Immersive Worlds book that I have been doing this series of videos about. And I am not very good about talking about myself. And this chapter was written by me. So this is VR in clinical mental health. And it's a little awkward to be talking about my own chapter, but I'll have to get over myself because this is an important chapter. It's an important topic. I am a licensed psychologist, and this is something that I have been incorporating into my clinical work for a couple of decades now. And the amazing power of this with clients, it gives me goosebumps. I just think that we are embarking on something that can really, really make a difference in a lot of people's lives. So in this chapter, I give a little introduction and benefits to the chapter, talk about the enhancement of the traditional techniques that we've had for so long, how we can take those even further with customization, with really intentionality in the choice of environments and interactions and experiences that our clients are going to have. And at the time this was written, we were not having really big conversations about things like artificial intelligence and all of that. I don't even like that term. That's a whole nother topic. So I'm just gonna say AI. And that brings it to a whole additional level for sure. But anybody who's written knows that books take a long time to get from the chapters being written to actually an item on your shelf. So technology moves fast. And one of the things that I asked all of the authors to do was to make sure that they wrote in a way that would stand the test of time. So even if the exact technology, the exact something isn't what is being used by the time somebody reads it in even 10, 15 years from now, the concepts have foundation and fundamental components and structure to them. So hopefully that comes through in all of these chapters. See, I already went off to other people. I don't like talking about myself. All right, I'm going to get through my little list here. I made a list and make sure that I remember to tell you what's in this. So I talked about enhancing those traditional approaches. We have immersion, embodiment. These are topics that I think we could spend days and days. You could spend semesters talking about each of these. Talked about adaptability, experience, psychological presence, sensory motor components, multisensory components, cognitions, talked about assessment, treatment, practical considerations, clinical, ethical, privacy considerations, and then things to think about for the future. So hopefully it gives a nice foundation and some pieces to think about, look into further, do some deep dives as you either continue to incorporate mental health and virtual reality into your work, or if you're considering to do it. Thanks so much.